What's up, guys? Willie Contraband here, and welcome to Beyond Duality. Alright, so what we doing today is Gemini sun sign and rising sign. This is going to be for the whole year ahead, from right now in this point 2017 to 2018. So you guys can always reference back to this video throughout the year. Alright. Alright, cards already popping out. Cool. Oh, nice. So this is how we're starting the reading off. Six of Wands. Six of Wands. Alright, you see that? Happiness, achievement, success. Also being humble. You know, freedom. You see the bird up here. Bird stands for freedom, free spirit. They're allowed to go wherever they want. They're not restricted. Also, if you see, it's you right there, Gemini. Rising high. You're on your high horse, chilling. You just achieved something. So this year, major achievement, major freedom. People are going to recognize it. People are going to acknowledge it. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. Also, Six of Wands. Six stands for equality, becoming equal to the power. Wands stands for fire. Fire is that desire. You heard? So have some desire. Follow your desire, your passion, and you'll be riding on the high horse, chilling. People are gonna acknowledge that. Just be yourself. Six of Wands, saying there's achievement, success coming. Some fire involved, which is your desire, your passion. Also that spark of ambition. So follow your passion. That's gonna pass you on to this success, this achievement. Now, another card. Cards are popping up quick. That's that Gemini stuff. Boop, boop, boop. So to acknowledge or embrace this upcoming success, these achievements, this becoming equal to the power. More wands, more fire. Two of Wands, Two of Wands. Let's see how you can see that good. And if you see there, he's on top of the building. So same thing over here. You got a higher perspective, you know. You're above on your high horse. Right here you're above on a building. More birds. Can't make this up at all. More wands, more fire. It's making a decision. So what this is, your passion, whatever's going to bring you to this success, to this achievement, to this freedom, the way you're going to acknowledge it or embrace it, come closer to that, is that you have to make a decision. And, you know, you have to be free. And the decision is what passion, what desire to pick between these two. You have the world in your hands. So that means you can do whatever you want. You might have passion for a few things, multiple things. You know, I know Gemini's mind's all over the place all the time, which is great. But what this card is saying this year, you're going to have to pick a route and go that way. Pick a path and go down that, you know. Also, if you see right here, where's that? Right there. It's another person, another entity, another energy that possibly you're going to have to leave behind. You know, you see he's kind of sad back there because he kind of knows, like, you know, this time is over, you know, and this is you right here, looking at the whole world, a higher perspective, looking at everything from above, looking down to see what it really means. But this is saying this year, to get this success, this achievement, this equality to power, you have to choose, and it's within you, you know, whatever that passion that you think is going to drive you the furthest. So it's good stuff. And you got two is also a number of wisdom. So that's saying use your wisdom correctly to make this decision, to discern between your passions or your desires or what's best for you this year, you know. And it's talking a lot about freedom. I see a lot of birds there. Wow. See, there's a lot of birds there, so they're free, you know. And that's how Gemini is. Gemini is a free spirit. They like to roam wherever they want to go, you know. Now the foundation card that just popped out, The World card, baby. The World card. Oh yeah. So you guys are pretty good. You guys are doing good right now. That's all I can say, because when the World card pops up, that means everything is coming in divine order. Everything is coming to completion. It also means that you have manifestation power within you. You see, the World card popped up, right? But in this card, you have the world in your hand. And that's exactly what it's saying in the foundation card. It's saying, Gemini, you got the world in your hand, because, you know, everybody loves Geminis in a way, because they could talk about so many different things. They have so many different ideas, so many different creativity type of things going on in their mind, always boop, 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 revolving. That's why sometimes you can't even, stay still on one conversation, because you're already past that. Gemini gets it, understands it, moves along, and that's what the World card's saying in the foundation card. This is what got your back, is you. Look how you're floating in the air. All those birds that were popping up. You're free spirit, Gemini. So it's time to use all these resources around you. That's what it's trying to say. For this achievement, for the success, to discern between your passions. Look around you and see what you can use, your sources, your resources, and see how that's going to bring you to the next level, because the world's already in your hand. See, the World card is talking about completion. You're coming to a complete point in your life. Funny we're doing the solar cycle, because this is pretty much like your rebirth of the year. This is your new year. So the World card is talking about there's a completion coming, which is now. And now, after the end, that completeness comes, there's a new beginning, So that's how the cycle works. Woo. Oh man. Cards are popping up. For your recent past, more wands. I don't know what's going on with you Geminis. I know there's a lot going on in the astrology right now in the universe with fire and air, and you guys are the first air sign, and you guys are gonna make this fire go up even more, because you got more wands. And this is in the recent past. So if you see, let's see how we get a clear angle right there, but if you see, there's a bear right there. So that means there's a bigger entity ahead of you. There's a bigger challenge that was ahead of you. This is recent past. And when I do recent past, it's usually, I say like 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months. It could possibly go 6 months, whatever resonates with you. But usually 3 to 6 months the most, saying that you had to face something very difficult. There was a challenge that presented itself to you. And if you see, it's 9 of wands. And 9 is another number of completion. Just like we were talking about the World card, that things are coming to a completion. 9 is the last number. There's only 9 numbers, 1 through 9. Everything besides that is a combination of those numbers. So now it's saying in your recent past, this cycle has come to an end. That completion. 9 is death, rebirth, to be born again. And you had to face, something bigger than you, something that you thought you probably couldn't take down. It's also saying you're holding your ground, and there's more fire, there's more wands. So far you got all fire, all wand cards. It's crazy. Like wands, except for the World card, but this is a major arcana card. But a whole bunch of fire going on here. That means a whole bunch of passion, a whole bunch of desire. It means you want to achieve things, you want to succeed. And this is holding down your ground, holding it down, making sure no one's gonna come into here. You got your guards up. No one's gonna come and fuck shit up, because you're making sure that you go into a better place. And let's see what that place is. Let's see what your higher self is telling you, your higher guides, also the higher power, higher ideas. Here's what the next card is. But so far you got a whole bunch of wands, saying that it's time to take action, because wands stand for fire. Fire is your desire, and the fire is always in action. If you think about fire, just look at it. It's always dancing, it's always moving. Fire never stops unless you put it out, but we don't want that. You want to use your air, your Gemini air, that fast air, that wind, to keep the fire up, and not too much wind, because then you put the fire out, but just the right amount of air with fire. Whew. We talking action, baby, action. So let's see what your higher guides, higher self are talking about right now. Ooh, oh, you guys got like the best reading so far this year. Sheesh. All right. Major Arcana card, the Hanged Man. And if you guys are not familiar with this card, this is a card of enlightenment. So it's saying this year you have to take the different route, which I don't think will be hard for you guys. You guys are very independent, very on your own. You guys are also, you guys don't follow the crowd. That's what I'm trying to say. You guys are leaders in your own way, you know. No one could tell Gemini what to do. I think Gemini, to be honest, it's up there with Pisces as in one of the craziest signs. Because, you know, like that extreme dualities, you know, the two fishes, the two twins, like you're pretty much two different people in reality, you know. So Geminis are very powerful, and you guys have to go your own way. You can't follow the crowd because people don't understand you guys. You know, you guys are on a different world, you know, not even different level, different world. But this is what they're showing, you know, in this 3D world. To other people, say you're the hangman, some people are down here looking like, yo, what's going on, or whatever, like, what's this all about? Some people are like, wow. This guy's like, yeah, you know, he's also over here cheering you on. Some people are probably like, is he crazy, what the hell's going on? But in reality, if you see the light shining, it's because he's enlightened. He's doing something different, which is bringing him to a higher level. And this is so funny because it came in the position in the reading of your higher guides talking to you, your higher self, the higher power. It's saying it's time to become enlightened. It's time to go your own route. It's time to do your own thing. Yeah. And don't care what the crowd says. Even the people that boo you, just ignore it. Even the people that, you know, cheer you on, just stay tunnel vision, stay humble, you know, appreciate that, but keep it moving. Don't hold on to all the compliments. Don't hold on to all the negative comments, you know. Just go do your own thing, Gemini. This is what this is saying. Your higher self. It's time to be enlightened. Not saying that you guys aren't enlightened, but you know, on this journey, it never stops. So you don't just become enlightened and then you just chill. It's an everyday thing. But this is saying higher level, you know what I'm saying? Geminis, you twins, because there is a light side, there's a dark side, but you have to go within into the dark to get enlightened. You feel me? So this next card is gonna be for your near future. Well, ooh, it already popped out. Steps to take to your near future, just to get that right. Finally, some air. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords, very powerful card. 5 stands for power. I told you 6 means equality to the power. 5 is finding the power. So let's see. You see right here, the house is collapsing, coming down. You know, we have some swords on the floor. He got a sword on his hand, got a couple more on his other hand. There's smoke all over. It seems a little dark. But I told you, to get enlightened, you have to go into the dark. You have to go inside. Enlightenment comes from the inside, where it's dark. It's all dark in there. You know, our soul is dark. You know, but with the 5 of Swords in your near future, what this saying is that you have to take things out of your life. In order to claim your power, you have to take the things out of your life that are taking away your power. You know, 5 of Swords, like I said, is the air, stands for air. And because air, like swords, you know, air, they say air cuts, swords cut air, sorry. But just like air, like oxygen, we can't see it, but we need it to live. And air stands for the mental, because just like your brain, you know, we can't see it, but we need it to live. And your brain controls your words, you know, because your thoughts, you have thoughts, and those thoughts translate into words, right? So swords, right? You see swords. Your swords are your words. Let's see if we get this nice and clear real quick. There we go. So see how swords is spelled. If you take out the S in the beginning, it's words. Take the S from swords, Put in an N of word, you got words. Put the S back in the front, you got sword. So your words are your sword. You know what I'm saying? As in, use your sword wisely. Are you going to use your sword, aka words, to enhance your life, to better your life, to do nice things for people, do nice things for yourself, treat yourself right? The way you talk to yourself is how you love yourself. Or are you going to use that sword, that words, to hurt people? That's why they say, you know, words cut deep. That's why they say people have a sharp tongue. You feel me? But steps to take to your near future: take those certain things out of your life that are taking away your power. You're going to a new place, Gemini. A whole different place in your life, where you're going to have a lot of achievements, you're going to succeed, you're going to be free, all based off your passions. So anything that's not feeding your passion, cut that shit out. Literally, cut it out. Your words have power, you know? Your words really do have power. So, this next card is going to be your environment card, which is my favorite position in the whole reading, because this is the only card that speaks about your environment, that doesn't talk about you. All these other cards are strictly about you, but this next card is talking about your environment, which might help with this, because usually the things that we have to cut out of our life that are taking away our power is from our environment, you know? But, ooh, alright. I'm telling you guys are going to a whole different place in your life. Wow. Alright. 8 of Chalices. So if you see here, he looks kind of tired. He's crossed the river. He's on the other side of things. If you see behind him, there's the old world he lived in, the old city he lived in. And you see his 8 of Cups, and all the cups are standing straight, which is great. When all the cups are up, that means it's good. That means things are flowing. There's abundance coming in. Water, the cups stand for water. Water is life. You know, water is your soul. You know, we are made of water. So water is so important. So this is saying feed your soul. How the other cards are talking about your passion. This is feed your soul. Go to a new place in your life that is not going to be that old place. You know, he came over here. He might have had to work hard to get across that river, but he's leaving everything behind. It's like your steps to take to the near future. It's talking about cut shit out. Your environment card is saying go to a new environment. Leave all this old shit behind. See? It looks like they're having fun. There's fireworks and all that stuff. And it's like, you know, that used to be the type of life you liked. They used to be like, ooh, you know, I gotta look good, excitement, party this, party that. You know, always celebrating, because people not really celebrating, they're just having excuses why to like drink and, you know, do all that other shit. But it's saying go to the other side in your environment, because this might look like fireworks, but in reality it could hit you like bombs, you know? And that's the truth. Like, not everything that looks good is good for you. So it's saying in your environment, change that environment, go to that new place, go across the river. And also 8, if you see, it's like infinity. But 8 is the number of creating and destroying. So you want to create a good environment for yourself, and you want to destroy your old environment. There's a new world you're heading to, one of freedom. You're going to be able to be who you want to be, Gemini. You don't got to impress nobody, which is not something major you guys worry about. You know, all I would say is use your words wisely, you know. This next card is your fears, hopes, dreams, and wishes. Ooh. And what we got, nice. 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. And if you see, that means money. That means the physical. The Pentacles is the coins, the things that we can see here in the 3D world. It stands for the earth signs. So as in dreams, wishes, and hopes, there's no fears in this one. It's saying stay focused. If you want to be here, you want to be on that high horse, Stay focused, Gemini. Stay balanced. Look how he has that coin on top of his head with his crown on. Just looking at the mountaintop, knowing that he's gonna get there. Just focus. Keep your vision straight. Because like I told you, a challenge for you guys may be to just solely focus on one thing. Solely focus. That's what we were talking about here. Picking between your passions. Solely from your soul. Make sure to see the vision that you want. And you only pick one. Because you'll get there much quicker. Especially you, Gemini. You guys don't play no games. You guys boop, boop, boop. But this 4 stands for lifestyle. Stands for freedom. Stands for culture. And your lifestyle now is going to have to be, tunneling in on this vision to this mountaintop. It's not going to take too long, I promise you. It's not going to take too long, but you have to stay focused, That's where the key is at, keeping that vision. Because, like I said, the challenge I feel like for you guys is because you have so many thoughts, so many creative ideas all the time. Your mind's always racing. You're always jumping from this to that, even in conversations. And you guys are great at that, multitasking, You could be talking to 3 different people at the same time, But sometimes you can't, You gotta just stop and just chill. Just focus on what you want. Focus on you. Don't worry about nobody else. He's there chilling within him by himself. Just there. Trying to stay balanced. That's what this world's about. It's about balance. This 3D world. Especially with Gemini, because you got those twins in you, those 2 people in you. The goal is to find the balance between those 2 people, because those 2 people, that means you got double more than most people got. So if you use those powers within you, right, and just balance them, woo, cards are just popping out. Balance those 2 people in you, Gemini. You gonna get this money, this success, this funds. You're gonna have fun, because I know Gemini likes to have fun. In order to have fun, you need some funds. Not all the time, but some funds don't hurt to have some fun. The card dropped, so let me get that. Ooh. Oh, there's 2 cards. Wow. Okay, so these 2 cards is gonna amplify the 2 cards in the beginning, which was the 2 of Wands and the 6 of Wands, which was talking about, this year you have a success coming to you, many achievements, you're gonna be free. And this just confirms that you're definitely gonna be free. And you got the world in your hands, and you just gotta decipher between certain passions in your life, certain decisions that are gonna better you, but you can't pick them all. That's all I'm trying to say. You can't pick them all. But to amplify these 2 cards, we got 6 of Chalices, 6 of Cups. That's water, your soul. Also nostalgia. Also going back and reminiscing. So what might help you make these choices, this wisdom, because 2 is wisdom, is going back and remembering. If you see right here, this is like a dream state, and there's also angels and guides watching over you. You reminisce to certain times in your life, and that's what gives you knowledge and wisdom. So now that you could choose the right decision this time. So this is saying that you might be at a crossroads from the past, something that you've probably been through before in a similar energy. And it's saying use your wisdom, use that reminiscence that you have to remember. To not choose probably what you chose maybe a year or 2, 3 years ago, whatever it may be. Use your wisdom, use that reminiscence, remember. Because now you go into a whole different world, you don't want to fuck this up. So the second card that popped up to amplify is 8 of Pentacles. More coins, that means more physical work. That means out here in the 3D world, Gemini, you're going to have to be chilling with people, socializing, putting in work, whatever that passion is, in order for this achievement to arise. You have to put in work. And it might also be that you see right here, there's one person here and one person here, and like I told you, you guys are the twins, and you're going to have to learn how to balance those 2 people within you. Because both of those sides, both of those twins in you, that light and the darkness, could both help you put in this work. They could both help you to arise to the occasion. Because right here you're arising. You're rising right there. You're above all this So putting in that work, that Eight of Pentacles, creating and destroying good things in your life. Now we're going to get the last card, and then you guys can leave me alone. Just kidding. The last card is possible outcomes. Woo. These cards were popping out quick today. I just been talking a lot. I'm on my Gemini shit today, just talking. But last card for possible outcome. Oh yeah. Ace of Pentacles. Number 1, the seed of life, knowledge, the beginning, a new journey ahead in this 3D world. Like we said, many achievements. This is the first card you got. Many achievements are coming to you. Success, you know, the freedom. Being on the higher level, people are going to acknowledge you. So right now, what it's saying is take those steps forward because you have a new journey ahead of you. A journey of abundance, of success. Whatever you've been putting work into, whatever passion you have been leading or, you know, resonating within yourself, whatever passion you have been passing on within you to others, because passion is ion. You know what I'm saying? So that passion, that charged passion, what have you been doing to feed it? You know, what have you been doing to make sure that's going to keep growing? This is a card of investing in yourself, investing in this new journey. And you guys have a lot of success ahead of you. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Coins, that's money, that's the physical, that's currencies. And you guys are air, and that's a, you know, wind current. There's electric currents. So this currency, the success that's coming to you, you know, we call money currencies. So currency is just some energy that's flowing. You understand me? So in this physical world, you want your energy, your time, you know, your attention, because that's why they say pay attention, because this is money. Use all these monies right. Invest in yourself, Gemini. That's going to be the best investment you can make this year. For real. Because you got success, you got a lot of achievement. That's going to bring freedom to your life. It's going to open up your time, you know. Thank you guys. Geminis, you guys are crazy as fuck. I love you guys. I have a lot of Geminis in my life. It's all love. There's a lot of power there. Use your power right, please. You know, you got those 2 people within you. That's double what other people got. So use that shit good, in a good way. Feed yourself right, as in mind, body, and soul. Take out all this bullshit in your life. You don't need that no more. Hold it down, Gemini. You guys are way more powerful than you think. Have a great year. If you guys need any readings, go to my website, email me, holla at me. Take care, Gemini. Happy solar cycle. Peace.